Welcome Taurus to your weekly reading. This is for the 2nd to the 9th of June. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Taurus, I'm starting off with your oracle card. This is going to give us the core theme for the week. I will then go ahead and clarify everything further with the tarot to get deeper insight and deeper messages. Taurus, I'm going to start off by looking at the area you should focus on. We will then look at your possible challenges, if any. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Taurus, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Your core message this week is the very auspicious energy of Spirit Guide. And when Spirit Guide comes in, my dear Taurus, you're being told that you are never ever alone. Spirit guides can come in many forms, including deceased loved ones, animals and mystical beings who bring many gifts and lessons and always have your best interest at heart. This week you have a very particular spirit guide that is coming through, that is going to be working with you in some way, guiding you, protecting you, sending you signs and giving you messages in order to assist and help you in some way. So let us continue to see where this is coming through for you. I'm going to start off over here with the star, and we're looking at the area you should focus on, and I am just going to get your clarifier. So we want to see now what the star is for Taurus, please. The 7 of Cups. Taurus, this week you are being asked to focus on a particular dream that you have at this time, but has not yet come about. It has just remained up there in the spiritual realm. And for many of my Tauruses, I do believe you have been carrying this dream for many months, if not years. Spirit Guide is coming in this week and asking you to give this particular dream, my dear Taurus, extra time and extra attention, because they are directly working with you this week in order to make this particular dream manifest in some form. With the star sitting above the 7 of Cups, my dear Taurus, there is something here that is still very viable. And even though you might be losing hope and faith that this is ever going to come about, Spirit is asking you to go back to the drawing board. Look at what this dream is. Do you need to make any tweaks or changes? Is it still as important to you as ever? Because if so, Spirit is letting you know they are ready to step in and work with you and make this a reality in some way. Once we see the star coming in, we know, my dear Taurus, that this particular area is highly blessed. So with Spirit Guide and the star coming through, this almost has a miraculous quality about it. I'll give you a very simple example. If you, my dear Taurus, have been longing to move to a town, city or country, and it's been your dream to live there for the longest time, there's just something about this particular place that speaks to you. It could be the location, it could be the people, it could be the culture, but there is something there that you know is going to be very good for you. And you've dreamt about moving there for the longest time. But as of yet, nothing has come about. This week, my dear Taurus, if you go back to this particular dream and you start giving it a lot of time and attention, and you could look at accommodation options, and you could start looking at possible work options. And all of a sudden, while you're scrolling along, you read a particular job description that fits perfectly with your skill set. And you just decide, you know what, I'm sending my resume. Probably nothing will happen, but it's just so perfect, I'm sending it off. With what we are seeing here, my dear Taurus, there is great possibility you could get a reply from this particular company, and within a few days you could be setting up an interview. So that relocating now becomes a very viable possibility. Whatever this is, my dear Taurus, give it time and attention, and it doesn't matter how long you have been carrying it. Right now, with Spirit Guide and the star coming in, the universe is aligning to give you what you have long desired. Let's move on now and see what the World and Five of Wands is all about that is sitting in your possible challenges. So we want to see now what the World and Five of Wands is for Taurus, please. The Knight of Pentacles. Taurus, whatever this dream is, it does hold within it the possibility of changing your life significantly, allowing you to walk through a new portal into a new chapter of your life, whether it's moving, finding a new job, starting your own business, starting to date again, taking your existing relationship to the next level. No matter what it is, we see here that there is great possibility that you, my dear Taurus, can walk through this portal into whatever this is now. The only thing you need to be aware of at this time, my dearest Taurus, is that there could be a lot of naysayers around you. You know that energy. Taurus, how can you think of relocating now? It's not going to work out well for you. You're going to be lonely and you're going to be unsuccessful, and within a few months you'll be back and you would have lost all your money. Taurus, how can you move in with your significant other? Once you move in with somebody, it changes the relationship, and before you know it, you're going to break up. You are being asked, my dear Taurus, just to be aware of the naysayers, because what we are seeing here is something incredibly positive. And Knight of Pentacles is telling you there is a big possibility here if you accept what is coming in for you to start something new, my dear Taurus, to build something with a solid foundation that means something to you, to build that new business, to find that new job that you're going to be in for many years, to move to that new country and re-establish yourself, but really feeling as though you're in the right place at the right time. So, my dear Taurus, as long as you are aware of the naysayers and you do not let them affect your decision making and the manifestation of this incredible dream, I feel you will not have any big challenges coming up for you this week. Now let us see what Ten of Pentacles is that is sitting in messages and advice from Spirit. So we want to see now what Ten of Pentacles is for Taurus, please. The Eight of Cups. Taurus, Spirit is confirming for you that by accepting and working on this dream, you will be leaving behind some kind of an existing situation as you move onward to your dream. So that would make perfect sense. If your dream, my dear Taurus, is to start your own business, then you will leave what you're doing now as you move on to creating something new. If your dream is to get married and start a family, then you will leave your single life behind and move on into becoming a couple and a family. Whatever it is that you're moving on to, Spirit wants you to know that you, my dear Taurus, have great possibility now of establishing the 10 of Pentacles in your life. And 10 of Pentacles speaks to us of our abundance and our prosperity. Anything to do with our career, our money, our finances, our home, anything that makes us feel secure and anchored on the physical realm. So we see that by taking this pentacle and starting something new with regards to your dream, this could lead you, my dearest Taurus, to being in a position where abundance and prosperity flows in many areas of your life. It could speak to us of you being able to buy or rent a beautiful home. It speaks to us of you being successful when it comes to your money and finances, whether it's a job, your own business, or investing somehow. It speaks to us of excelling in our chosen profession or career or job. So please take it where it might resonate with you. But Spirit wants you to know that prosperity and abundance are very viable in your future. Now let us see what strength is all about that is sitting in the possible outcome of the week. So we want to see now what strength is for Taurus, please. Temperance. Taurus, Spirit Guide wants you to know that you have the strength to do whatever it takes to make this dream a reality. Initially, it might seem quite daunting. How are you going to do it? It's such a big dream and there's so many elements involved. And Spirit is saying, once you get in there and you start working on it, step by step by step, you're going to manage this perfectly, as one thing will open to another, and you will see the wonderful energy of flow and serendipity coming in. As your last card, we see Spirit Guide coming in with a very important message. They want you to know that if you choose to go down this new road, they will be there guiding, loving and protecting you. They want you to know that this new road is meant for you and is going to be so good for you, my dear Taurus. That crown there is Spirit Guide telling you that if you work on making this dream a reality and do your part, they will of course be with you every step of the way on this journey, and you, my dear Taurus, at the end of it will have such a deep sense of accomplishment, because Taurus, you are working with Spirit and making a dream a reality for yourself. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I'm sending you all so much love.